Take it to the next level.
Why hello, it's me again, Moxie, here for another reaction video. Now the video I'm about to react to has been brought to us by a channel awesome. What we're about to see here by a channel awesome is Men in Black 2, Nostalgia Critic. So let's see what he has to say, and let's have some fun and get this party started. So without further ado, let's go.
This episode brought to you by DoorDash, the app that brings you food you're craving right now, right to your door. Also brought to you by Omen. Play together, watch together, chat together, all with Oasis by Omen. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. You ever have that friend that everybody's like, oh, I hate him, and you're like, oh, come on, he's not that bad, and then you let some years go by and you see him again, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe he was a little bad, but still not as bad as everybody said anyway. It's Men in Black 2. Released in 2002, 5 years after director Barry Sonnenfeld's critical and audience smash hit, Men in Black 2 did not grab people like its predecessor. In fact, it was ripped apart when it came out for doing, honestly, what a lot of sequels do, the same goddamn thing. Leads that were axed off were brought back, small comic relief were given bigger roles because kids liked them, promising new characters were dropped, and nothing evolves because we got our status quo. Though the series would redeem itself with the third film, only to lose us again, a part of me does feel bad for this movie because, I still got a few laughs. It's nowhere near as fresh and original as the first, but it's got some creative moments and good writing. But it also doesn't. I think it's worth checking out once more to see if it's really as bad as everybody remembers it. So get ready for a universe of, I don't know.
Don't judge me. Personally, I like all 3 Men in Black movies. I haven't seen International yet, but I'm just saying, I think they're awesome in their own way.
This is Men in Black 2. It opens with kind of a confusing intro about an alien race who visited Earth. Oh, not the story about the aliens themselves, more the presentation.
A quasi-government agency known as the Men in Black supposedly keep us safe.
Wait a sec, go back.
Though the series would redeem itself with the third film, it doesn't. I think it's worth checking out once more to see about an alien race who visited.
Okay. This may be just my mind going straight to the gutter, but why does her outfit wouldn't be out of place in an intergalactic porno film? I'm just saying.
Visited Earth. Oh, not the story about the aliens themselves, more the presentation.
A quasi-government agency known as the Men in Black supposedly keep us safe from aliens throughout the galaxies.
I guess it's supposed to be like an old 60s show with Peter Graves hosting, but they're talking about the late 70s, so this must have been filmed in the 80s, and this looks nothing like the 80s. I know, I'm still in a time where people are obsessed with looking like the 80s still.
Zarthons bring with them their greatest treasure, the light of Zartha.
Oh, because we wouldn't think this was real, that's why these are funny. Yeah, this opening needs an identity. As the credits roll, a small ship lands, and I do mean small, they actually do a pretty good job tricking you into thinking this is gigantic, releasing our villain. She's a shape-shifting plant alien named Serlina, played by Lara Flynn Boyle. Not a great baddie, but like D'Onofrio, there's some good visual jokes with her.
By the book this time.
Got it.
We cut to Jay, played again by Will Smith, and his new partner T, played by Patrick Warburton.
What the hell are you doing here, worm boy?
Kinda stupid.
Biggest problem with the film? I'm always imagining the better movie it could be if he was teamed up with someone different. Yes, Smith and Jones worked well off each other, but Warburton would have been great. He's one of those actors whose unique delivery can make anything sound funny.
When was the last time we just looked at the stars?
This is a test. I can do this.
Even the last film was promising Linda Fiorentino as the next team-up. That would have been cool.
Interesting job you guys have.
There's a couple reasons flying out there though why this didn't happen. The original rumor was Tommy Lee Jones didn't like her and kept her off the film. But not only did Fiorentino herself debunk this, but he pretty much told Jim Carrey he hated him, yet still acted like just as big a dumbass alongside him. It doesn't check out. Fiorentino said she had another movie so she couldn't make it. One of the producers said they offered her the role, but it was too small. Sonnenfeld himself said he wanted Tommy Lee back because, quote, I learned from Wild Wild West that audiences didn't want to see Will as the straight man. That's the biggest problem you got from that movie, huh? The irony is, Will is actually pretty good as the straight man. You can tell he's evolved as a character, but still has the flaw of not finding a partner who's good enough. And he still has the same charm and energy despite being so bitter.
Oh, we've seen it all.
Oh no, a 600-foot worm! Save us, Mr. Black Man!
Y'all just sit there like...
He even has a good speech about what it means to be a hero just for the sake of being a hero.
You ever heard of James Edwards? Well, he saved the lives of about 85 people on the subway tonight. And if no one knows he exists, how can anyone ever love him?
Well, pulling the plug on After-Earth would have been a good start. He wipes his partner's memory and even gives a lame reason why Fiorentino isn't in this one.
You can't count Elle. I mean, she wanted to go back to the morgue. I helped her.
That's exactly what they had in mind for the ending of the first one. Was recasting not a thing yet? While Serlina picks up a henchman named Scad, played by a not entirely, but mostly wasted Johnny Knoxville. Oh, wasted like they didn't utilize him, not wasted, maybe both.
Third rock from the sun.
I never got that till now.
She's looking for the intergalactic MacGuffin known as the Light.
Where is the light?
Well, I hope that increased budget went to a really spiffy apology effect.
Please, whoever you are, don't hurt me.
Laura, played by Rosario Dawson, tries calling the cops.
There?
Like I said, still get some laughs. Scad doesn't find anything and Serlina kills the owner, causing Laura to be sad. Oh, a later scene is telling me this is a clever Easter egg, but it's not. Just throw any clever plot twist into the Remember Me bin. Jay is sent to investigate, but Zed, played again by Rip Torn, says he needs a partner. No reason, just movies like this always have partners.
Jay, wait up!
Oh, he's got the little suit now available with a large pop.
Oh, that's just adorable. Only because my dad had a pug a long time ago. Poor fella died of a brain tumor. But besides that, don't want to be negative about this, trying to be positive. Just saying, but this is just adorable. Pugs are just cute little dogs.
And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in.
You think you got problems?
I always loved that pug in Men in Black, I'm just saying. It was so adorable, yet so scrappy at the same time. I mean...
I'm partnered with a pig, an alien, Siamese twins, a sofa.
Who needs to make jokes about these tropes when the Critic made it 8 years before this movie came out? Jay talks to Laura in another maybe romance that ultimately leads nowhere.
If I see you again, will I know it's you?
I'll see you.
You have really pretty eyes.
No, really, what were we doing with these? As Laura takes all this life-changing information way too well.
I'm a member of a secret organization that polices and monitors alien activity. Ben was an alien. So were the people that killed him.
Okay.
I did a sheet of acid the size of a notebook, so I'm fine with all this.
Yeah, this whole movie made me wonder as a child, hey, did my parents slip something into my drink?
I'm gonna have to.
Kill me.
No.
Jesus, even that she barely flinched at. She's all, I got like 20 other key things to be, and if my role here is cut short, I won't lose sleep.
Excuse me.
He decides not to wipe her memory, leading to this awkward line.
What about the flashy thing?
I'll flash you some other time.
Okay, now I'm starting to see why he doesn't hook up in
That sounds like something Barry Allen would say to his wife before, well, I'm not going there.
these movies. As he discovers, of course, Kay needs to be brought back because he's the only one who knows where the light is.
Going to get Kay, the legend, the go-to guy, the greatest agent in MIB history.
Frank!
This is just a personal thing, but I really hate it when a lead goes from just another member of an organization to suddenly the greatest who ever lived in the sequels.
A legend, the most respected agent in the history of MIB, the most feared human in the universe.
I'm not saying Kay couldn't be the best, but there was something cooler knowing everything he did was just protocol. Like, this badass efficiency is how everybody worked. It makes this underground world feel more impressive. But I guess he's just the best there ever was, so nothing in this film is gonna be topped. At the most, it'll just be repeated, which we've established this film is very okay with.
K. C. Express mail to there.
When Kay does return, played again by Tommy Lee Jones, he again plays the part well, and it does lead to a really funny scene with Smith reprising his old beatbox voice. By the way, that's Biz Markie, so all these sounds you're hearing, they're real. Check them out, it's pretty cool.
Why do you think you're so comfortable here?
Also, Kay's reaction to finding out everyone he's worked with is an alien is pretty in character.
No smoking.
Shh! I want to get this video demonetized! Oh yeah, remember that perfect, bittersweet ending with Kay reuniting with his wife? She left him.
You know more about what's going on out there than you do down here. That's why she left you, Kay. That's why your wife left you.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted to see? When you saw that last few minutes with the nice music and breathed a sigh of both sadness and joy, didn't you just want him to say, "Ah, gotcha! Everybody's miserable"?
Memories or no memories, I would have hit him too. Oh, you really hit for the jugular.
Hell, if the movie was actually about him having trouble with his wife because of his past, that would have been interesting. Maybe she could have even been a character. But nope, they rosed her out of this pretty fast.
If things don't add up, it's hasta luego, you know what I mean?
Kay does decide to go with him. The role reversal here is pretty fun. Kay is now the clueless outsider, and Jay is the one mocking him left and right. No doubt enjoying how the tables have turned.
Your favorite weapon?
That?
Yep.
Tommy Lee Jones's underreactions are hilarious as he tries to stay in control, and I'm sorry, this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
What's this?
Okay, I forgot about that scene. Kat, did you enjoy it?
Time I see this scene, I just love looking in the background thinking that civilization is facing their Armageddon. It's like the writers of Rick and Morty took over for a millisecond. And then it's back to the other writing.
What about that position you promised me in Men in Black?
Still working on the Alien Affirmative Action Program.
I can be Agent M.
I think this was his 9th attempt at making a comeback, and how's that working out? It's working out well. Well, every creature makeup nerd smiles seeing Rick Baker adjust someone's disguise. Serlina attacks, and honestly, a very embarrassing takeover. This took like no effort whatsoever.
Wake up, champ!
I like Johnny Knoxville too much for a he'd only make out with himself joke, but I will say this bit of Jay rambling is so awkward, it does circle around to being funny again.
You used to love getting flushed. Yeah, every Saturday night, you be like, flush me, Jay, flush me. I'd be like, no.
Or maybe it's just that pouty face he...
Why does that sound vaguely sexual? Oh, Jay, flush me, Jay, flush me. Oh, flush me real good.
Makes. I'm gonna have that be my email signature for a while. Yeah, some of these jokes are dated, but others...
Actually, it came with a black dude, but he kept getting pulled over.
Yeah.
...are now uncomfortable. They make their way to Jeeps.
Why did I laugh at that?
Played again by Tony Shalhoub, who I swear is turning into Megavolt, who says he has a deneuralizer in his basement to get Kay his memories back. Serlina sends henchmen out to get them. By the way, count how many times they reuse this shot, as Kay's memories seem to be brought back.
You're back.
No.
How'd you know his head would grow back?
It grows back.
Good to know as a postman, he was totally okay being a murderer, too. He gets his memory back minutes later in, again, a really funny moment.
Damn decent of you.
I don't know, can I recommend a movie with only 5 really good scenes? And he goes back in to fight off the henchmen.
Kate, he's a Balchinian.
Shame he's not a...
If you're born with balls on your chin, your mother must not have loved you. Oh. I hope that's not really a thing, or else I'm gonna feel horrible.
Stunts better, Anne. Come on, this dude created Underworld. He could teach you some better moves.
Looks like you were in a pretty tight spot, kid.
I had this one handled.
You need a partner.
So now that Kay's back, I guess Jay's a dumbass again.
I always do the driving.
I drive the new hotness. Old and busted, new hotness.
Will, do you think Tommy Lee Jones can kick your ass? Seriously, this scene should play like this.
Old and busted, new hotness.
Then we could get to James Brolin a lot faster. This is Shock Jock Radio, all shock all the time. Thank you, random sound effect. Hey, you know what's really shocking? People don't realize what a great deal DoorDash is. Thank you again, random sound effect. Did you forget that one thing at the store? Now you can get snacks, drinks, and household essentials in 30 minutes with DoorDash.
Oh man, DoorDash connects you with the restaurants you love right now right to your door.
Thank you, easily replaceable co-host that laughs at everything I say, and now you can get the grocery essentials you need with DoorDash. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items delivered in under an hour. Don't know what that sound has to do with anything, but ordering is easy. Choose what you want from where you want, and your item will be left safely outside your door with the contactless delivery drop-off set.
Wow, with over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, and Cheesecake Factory. I should have taken a deeper breath before saying that sentence.
You're fired, and now I have a special offer. For a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and zero delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code Nostalgia2021. That's 25% off and up to $10 value and zero delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter the code Nostalgia2021.
Don't forget, that's code Nostalgia2021 for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply.
No, seriously, you're fired. Get out of
Do
here.
you even remember my name?
I sure do. It's...
That was a lucky guess.
I'll tell you what else is lucky, getting Omen. Sick of all those randos sliding into your team chat whenever you and your friends are grouped up in your favorite games? Then you need your own private oasis, your own paradise in the, let's admit it, wasteland that can be online gaming. Alright, is anyone thinking on these sound effects? Oasis is a free and easy to use add-on for Omen Gaming Hub that creates a virtual room for you and up to 15 of your friends for private gaming and watch parties. But Oasis isn't just any virtual room. With low latency, 720p, 30 FPS screen sharing, and seamless audio quality, you can quit worrying about technical difficulties, stop arguing over who has the worst internet connection, and get to playing. Why would water have anything to do with this? And because you can use voice or text chat while you share your screen or play along with someone else's, Oasis is the best way to hang out when we can't, hang out. Make sure you have Omen Gaming Hub installed, then get the Oasis add-on to build your own gaming paradise. I can't even right now. Play together, watch together, chat together, share together, all with Oasis by Omen. Go to bit.ly/nostalgiaoasis to download Oasis on the Omen Gaming Hub and try out the beta version now. That's bit.ly/nostalgiaoasis to download Oasis on the Omen Gaming Hub to try the beta right now. That's it, I quit. I'm going to Mime Radio. At least it's quieter over there. Back at headquarters, Serlina tries to get info out of Zed, but joke's on her, he has some terrible stunt work too. So there are scenes where Will Smith's 4-year-old son took over directing, right? Did I mention yet Jay goes back to being a dumbass again?
I'll contact the eyewitness.
We need to neuralize all the witnesses.
See, I had originally I was going to
Did Porky Pig write your cue cards? You were not this stupid in the first half!
5 years, you're still acting like a rookie.
Man, tell it to the hand.
Yes, once Austin Powers and Beautician and the Beast cemented this as timeless, it only made sense to incorporate it here. They return to the pizza shop to meet up with Laura as Kay has an old picture that might be a clue. Did I mention yet Jay goes back to being a dumbass again?
You pointing at something?
The astronaut. Right now, he's pointing.
Who would stack pizza boxes like this? It's an arrow.
Which killed the cat that ate the rat that lived in his dead routine. Next! They want Laura to be safe, so they hand her over to Slimer. I mean Olaf. I mean Minions. I mean these side characters that totally work their way organically into the sequel story.
They're worms.
Once you go worm, that's what you'll yearn.
Yeah!
Even though they didn't speak English before, they tested well, and now most of the climax is around them. Speaking of climax, a lot of this dialogue has aged a little creepy.
Watch out for Nebel.
It's fine. Everything straight is safe. Don't fall asleep.
Rosario's usual protocol when she visits a con. They visit a locker which contains another clue, and again, this is a really great bit.
All hail Kay! Okay, can you see?
It's a whole civilization waiting for Kay's return, and they formed an entire religion around it.
We have lived by its word, and peace has reigned throughout our world. Pass it on to others.
I didn't know Ralph Bakshi cameoed in this. I like, too, that they all have blue-collar New York accents, almost like they've picked up how the train passengers talk when they pass by.
Large adult entertainment section in the back.
That's just nasty.
You left your would-be girlfriend with worms that are probably...
I respect these little guys. I have the utmost respect. And other stuff. But besides that...
on a lift. I wouldn't talk. The clue leads them to a video store, run by David Cross, who shows them the video that played in the intro, which brings back all the memories to Kay. They realize they have to get going and tell the store owner to basically get a life, leading to probably the darkest joke in the movie.
You want to go to Cambodia?
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Damn, Sonnenfeld, your Addams Family was showing. More, please. Laura is captured by Serlina, and, of course, the worms want to help save her. Time for the exact same shot from before.
Serlina has the bracelet. Why'd she take Laura?
She also wants me.
You know, I get wanting to repeat your first film. Do you really want to repeat your current film? They load up on weapons in a family's house. Again, this is the stuff that's really fun about Men in Black. Right down to the director's cameo. And even build up a pretty creepy foe here.
Their Eagle Scout Agent J caught me siphoning the Earth's ozone to sell on the black market.
They keep showing this guy who wants revenge on Jay, and everything from the way he looks to the way he moves is surprisingly unnerving. Okay, I'm looking forward to how they fuck it up. Okay, first of all, they kinda did this joke in the...
What is this, Joe Dirt's inbred children?
First one, not that this film would mind that at all, but two, they look like shit. It's like if Shredder mixed Jesus' DNA with Mini-Me. The simple tall guy in a cloak was actually more fun. He defeats him and they escape, revealing that Laura was the light all along.
I'm the light? No, no way.
You have a planet to save, Laura.
Oh, and remember that Easter egg I mentioned before with it raining when she cried?
When you get sad, it always seems to rain.
Well, lots of people get sad when it rains.
It rains because you're sad, baby.
Okay, cool. What does that add? If there was, say, a scene where she said she was happy and it was raining, that might be something. It would show she was lying and it would further something about her character. But this is just a last-minute detail simply to be a last-minute detail. Also, did he say baby?
It rains because you're sad, baby.
Don't do that, creepy. A ship comes to pick her up and take her back to her planet as Jay is once again a bridesmaid instead of a bride.
It's not fair.
Never is.
You've seen each other twice in 1 week. I think you'll get over it. Serlina attacks again, but they defeat her just in time for Laura to get away. No, really, these effects are dick. With everyone seeing
Actually, that effect was worse than a low-budget porn. But besides that...
the fight, we get a highly impractical, but still kind of cool visual.
Kid, I'll get you trained yet.
Thank you all, New York, for looking at the statue at the exact same time. I don't care, it's still cool. Everyone tries to make Jay feel better by getting him the rodents from the locker earlier.
All hail Jay! All hail Jay!
This leads to an ending so rushed, I swear it was written, shot, and rendered all in the same day.
They need to know the world is bigger than that.
Mind blown? Wouldn't be the only thing that blows in this movie. The best comparison I can make to this is Ghostbusters 2. Minus the spectacle element, because this really did feel like a smaller movie. Like that movie, though, it scraps any new or exciting ideas and puts things back the way they were because our fragile little minds can't handle anything different. For what it's worth, as these retconning sellout sequels go, it's got some decent moments. I do laugh more than a handful of times. When it doesn't work, it's not painfully bad. And the actors and world are still likable enough that it does make me glad I saw it at least once. But I'm not gonna act like everything said against it isn't true. It does feel cheap, it does feel rushed. And not only does it repeat the same elements as the first film, but it retcons the first film's ending so it can do it. And that just feels lazily manipulative. I guess it's not good, but like Ghostbusters 2, I do have a bit of a soft spot for it. What do you think? Do you think people are overthinking a popcorn movie? Or do you think even popcorn movies deserve more than this? Let me know your thoughts on not the worst, but certainly not the best, Men in Black sequel. I'm a nostalgia critic, I remember, so you don't have to.
I'll flash you some other time.
Hey, Doug Walker here doing the charity shout-out. Sorry if I look a little scuzzy right now. I've been sick the past couple days, but as you can see, Dr. Buster and Dr. Chaplin have been just working endlessly to make me better. So, you know, well, they'll do that. We'll talk about the charity shout-out, which is the Make Doug Feel Better charity. No, is a, I had to actually look up how to say this name. Alachua Habitat for Humanity is the name of this charity. This charity brings people together to build homes, communities, and hope. This is the local affiliate of Habitat for Humanity International. Their service area. You don't. Am I cured? Am I cured, Buster? Okay, thank you. Dr. Buster cured me right up. I'm sorry. That's very unprofessional for me to interrupt, but you all would notice. You make a joke if you are watching it. Anyway, Alachua Habitat for Humanity. Anyway, their service area is Alachua County. I hope I'm saying that right. I already forgot if I'm saying that right. Hopefully I am. Which includes the cities of Alachua, Archer, Gainesville, Hawthorne, High Springs, and all rural areas within the county limits. With a 4-star rating on Charity Navigator, this is a really good one to check out because it is a wonderful organization. And again, this is one that if you check out the site and you're like, dude, I don't really have money to spend, you can either share the link or you can volunteer. There are volunteer opportunities on the site as well. So definitely, excuse me, check it out if you can. It's a really, really good spot. And yeah, don't worry, the Dr. Cats are taking care of me. Dr. Cats, see what I did there? Yeah, bye. Check out the site.
Well, I have to say, that was downright interesting. I mean, just to say. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. Channel Awesome does awesome work. Be sure to check them out. Also, be sure to check out my channel, Moxie Reactions Plus Gameplays. And also be sure to check out my BitChute channel, which I will be uploading to again soon. Also, have a nice day. Hope you all take care. And still, stay classy. But besides that, 1, 2, 3.